The Department of Education on Thursday launched the revised K-10 curriculum, otherwise known as the Matatag Curriculum, adding that its phased implementation will begin in the school year 2024 to 2025. During its nationwide launch held Thursday, August 10, 2023, Director Jocelyn Dr. Andaya, of Deped's Bureau of Curriculum Development, said the introduction of the new curriculum is a significant milestone in transforming the Philippine basic education system. Under the Matatag curriculum, lessons from kindergarten to grade 10 will focus on 5 foundational skills, which are language, reading and literacy, mathematics, makabansa, and good manners and right conduct, which is in contrast with the 7 learning areas offered in the current curriculum. These are as follows: mother tongue, Filipino, English, mathematics, Araling Panlipunan, MAPE, and Educación sa Pagpapakado. We decongested the curriculum by 70%, which supports our focus on the essential skills of literacy and numeracy. This will help reduce overcrowding and help focus on the essential elements of learning, said Andaya. Andaya said Deped will implement this through various phases, but its initial implementation will begin next school year. The phased implementation of the Matatag curriculum is as follows: SI 2024 to 2025, Kinder, Grade 1, Grade 4, Grade 7, SY 2025 to 2026, Grade 2, Grade 5, Grade 8, SY 2026 to 2027, Grade 3, Grade 6, Grade 9, SY 2027 to 2028, Grade 10. This means that by 2028, we will have fully implemented the Matatag curriculum for kindergarten to grade 10 of the K-12 program, said Andaya. For grade 1, the number of subjects was reduced from 7 to 5: language, reading and literacy, mathematics, makabansa, and good manners and right conduct, GMRC. There will also be 5 subjects in grade 2, with English and Filipino replacing the language and reading and literacy in grade 1. Grade 3, meanwhile, will incorporate the same subjects in the previous year with the addition of science. Grades 4 to 10 will be taught 8 subjects: Filipino, English, science, mathematics, Araling Panlipunan, AP, music, arts, physical education and health, MAPE, technology and livelihood education, TLE, and GMRC. The GMRC subject will become values education starting grade 7. Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte said that the curriculum had to undergo revisions. Both teachers and learners were overburdened with lessons and other school tasks and activities. The result was devastating for our learners. It compromised their mastery of fundamental skills such as reading and solving simple math problems. She said, these issues, along with other existing factors and conditions, contributed to our learning losses, she added. However, Duterte said that peace competencies will also be integrated into the new curriculum to highlight the promotion of nonviolent actions and the development of conflict resolution skills in learners. For after all, there is security, there is peace, she said. Deped spokesperson Undersecretary Michael Poa said the mother tongue subject has been removed in the revised K-10 curriculum, but not as a medium of instruction. Other findings of the K-10 curriculum review were misplaced prerequisite learning competencies and imbalanced cognitive demand. Andaya said the new curriculum addresses these issues, has clearer articulation of 21st century skills, and is now on par with international standards. The Deped earlier adopted a national learning recovery program to address the learning gaps that were heightened by school closures and disruption due to the pandemic. It also aims to deal with the low performance of learners in international large-scale assessments and national assessments. One salient feature of the new K-10 curriculum is the introduction of a new learning competency called makabansa, which weaves skills in civics, arts and culture, history, and physical education and health. Makabansa's goal is to paint in the minds of students a deep understanding of themselves and their collective identity as a Filipinos rooted in their being part of the community, town, city, province, or even region. She added that makabansa serves as the foundation for molding students to be patriotic and developing awareness and pride in their identities and of the country's history, arts, and culture. Duterte also acknowledged the effort of Deped Undersecretary for Curriculum and Teaching Gina Ganong in drafting the K-10 curriculum, admitting that she relies on other officials' expertise as she has no background in the education sector. "I do not come from the education sector. I don't have an education background, so I cannot review what they're doing, and I rely on their expertise and all the stakeholders who did the review," Duterte said. "What I can do very well, admittedly, is to hammer at people to do what they're supposed to do," she added. The education chief also said she is one of the few ASEAN education ministers who does not have these credentials. Duterte is the current president of the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization, SEMIO, Council. The past years showed us the alarmingly poor performance of Filipino learners in national and international assessments, Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte said during the curriculum launch on Monday. A World Bank study showed that over 90% of learners struggled to comprehend age-appropriate text. The Deped found that teachers and students struggled with having too many subjects to study, hence the need to decongest the curriculum. One of the issues discovered was that the curriculum was overloaded with too many lessons or subjects. The curriculum required instructors to teach an excessive number of learning competencies, with very limited time available for instruction. Duterte said both teachers and learners were overburdened with lessons and other school tasks and activities. The result was devastating for our learners. It compromised their mastery of fundamental skills such as reading and solving simple math problems, she added. Deped Curriculum Director Jocelyn Andaya said during her speech that they decongested the current curriculum by 70%. Will senior high be scrapped? No. The Deped is also reviewing the senior high curriculum, grades 10 to 12, and will unveil the revisions sometime in 2024. The Deped official likewise disclosed that the new curriculum was subjected to a thorough public review, gaining 96% approval from 4,843 respondents, composed of students, teachers, school owners, government agencies, private organizations, and non-government organizations. Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte is optimistic the new curriculum will provide children with a meaningful learning experience that will boost their intelligence, improve their knowledge, enhance their skills and talents, and prepare them to become well-rounded, mature individuals. It offers a glowing promise in our campaign to improve the country's basic education as it brings to life our dreams and aspirations for our learners and our country. But it demands the extraordinary dedication, commitment, support, and resolve of our education stakeholders, Duterte said.